Okay, so your current situation is all about a particular person, or about you personally, honestly, about what you want, knowing your truth, having the clarity. I feel like you guys are very clear on what it is that you guys want, need in your relationship. You guys are having very logical moments at this time. I feel like for a lot of you, if this isn't you, this could be another person, a Libra, a Gemini, Aquarius, or someone that you find that's very intellectual, but you feel, I feel like you feel very, very clear on some things, especially in regards to yourself, in regards to your truth. And I feel like right now, the truth is everything right now. The truth is very, very serious. I feel like, honestly, you guys are very much in a very detached area. Ooh, the Chariot is underneath here as well, so that's very interesting. So the Chariot with underneath the 8 of Wands. So there's a lot of stuff that's moving fast. Y'all moving fast, even maybe faster than you typically are usually, because Queen of Swords can be very fast in herself. But ultimately, I feel like your minds are the powerhouses right now. Your logic, your mental is the focus right now. And knowing your truth and going after your truth is important to you right now. Oof. Right now, though, your current state of being, you have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is indicating to me that there is a feeling of trappedness. Of you're not feeling as though there is an opportunity to go ahead and do something that you want. I feel like right here there is this feeling of like fear of messing up, doing something. There's a lot of logical reasons why not to do something when I see this card. So I feel like there's something that's apprehending you from keeping, there's the thoughts that are apprehending you from doing something that you want to do. Okay. Now for your goal, you guys have the Sun. The Sun does talk about clarity, things coming, things being clear, seen. And I feel like, honestly, this is exposure in, you seeing the potential to happiness because of the clarity that's obtained. But I feel like you want ultimate clarity. You want to see all things in your life in the clearest way possible. This is all about having clear of thought, being certain of your truth, and still going after what you want. And knowing that there's a logical way to handle things and going out there better, but there's a lot of mental, clutter. A lot of mental clutter that's why you want clarity. But the thing that's keeping you from having this is because there is something that has a lot to do with emotional stuff. This is somebody you love as well, perhaps, that you don't know if maybe approaching this person is stressing you out because they are very, there could be a fixed sign, like Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or this is someone that, you love very deeply, very strongly, but you haven't opened up about it, or you haven't really said anything. This could be very well just as much as you as the other person, because of the obstacle that's standing in the way. There's no one that can stand in your way. It's how you see the person and your free will, and how you utilize your free will with this person that keeps you from, getting to your goal. So I feel like either this is you not opening up and speaking your emotions, saying how you feel, and just locking all this emotion in as you're losing your mind here with the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Because let's be honest, this is like, your head is so like squeezing your heart into like trying to crush it, honestly, because you have a heart's desire and you want to pursue it, but you're worried. You're worried about not being able to get it. Your mind is playing against you right now. And it's like you need this mind of yours, this strong and powerful mind of yours. Because Capricorn, you have a very powerful energy. You're very, 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 very powerful. But your mind can play against you sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like your mind is playing against you, and you want happiness, you want to feel good, and I feel like you want this person, whoever this King of Cups is, because you love them very deeply, but there's some apprehension because there's some thoughts some reasons of why you shouldn't do what you want to do, reasons why you probably shouldn't pursue happiness with the Sun here. Okay, but I think that's why you want clarity, like I said, because you want to truly see that there is no opportunity, there's truly no chance. But the Sun always shows you there's other options. There's always an option to get to where you want to be. And it's kind of hard to see that when you've kind of had your heart broken, or you had some things happen to kind of keep you from really making the moves that you want to make. Okay, so I know I completely just kind of skipped the Nine of Swords, but I pretty much tackled it right here. The reason why you're not able to, why you feel like you can't, but this person is either in your way, or why you're keeping all your emotions kind of close to you and not really opening them up. It's because you're so stressed out. You're not able to sleep. You're so stressed out about you and your hopes and your heart's desire that it's just like it's better off than just holding it in and just not really not being a burden to anybody. Now, for your best path to follow, like I was trying to get to, you guys have the 10 of Swords. So this is talking about recovering and healing. There was a devastating ending that happened, and I think that's why there's a lot of apprehension here. That's why you're afraid to make the steps that you want to take to get to where you want to be. You're not seeing the steps that can assure you security and stability because you're so vulnerable. This is a vulnerable card. I feel like this is both people here as well. The person that you want to be with, you love them so deeply, but they've got something in regards to that's so strong that makes you feel very vulnerable. And I feel like they are vulnerable in a lot of the sense as well. Okay. But it's recovery from whatever happened. That's what's going to heal. It's really going to empower you to be able to find that clarity, to recognize and realize that the situation is done. What happened was done. Why it happened is clearly there as well. It's all about seeing the situation for what it truly is and truly in recovering, taking the swords out of your back and making those moves to be successful, to start again and get to to see the path to happiness. But it's going to require you to really look at these issues, especially the devastating ending that happened, and see that, okay, there is a way to avoid this. There's truly something that I can do differently, or there is something that the situation could have handled. This whole situation could have been handled differently. You could have been betrayed, but this whole situation, no matter what happened, you have, you still have there's a beautiful ability to move, not to move on necessarily, but to make the next relationships the best that you can make it. But it's going to require you to recognize that there is even a future, there's even something there to recover from. So you have to, right now, it's all about recovery. It's all about seeing the situation for how it truly was and being able to say, okay, the past is the past. What happened has happened, but I am powerful enough to know that I can make it happen. And that's what the Queen of Swords is all about. She's been through some hardships. She's been through some really tough stuff. She's been through some really hard hardships. Okay, but she's always recovered. She's always found a way to overcome those challenges. But that's why she's also very detached. She can be very detached and kind of cold because she's making a decision that's void of emotion, because she knows that she's doing the best that she can to protect her emotions. I feel like you guys are doing the same thing, but it's keeping you from growth as well. And that's what it's saying here. It's time to get up. It's time to grow. And as hard as it is, especially with fighting your thoughts, as powerful as they are, you can overcome this. You can, you can walk again. You can start anew. So I feel like here with your feelings, you have the Fool. This is talking about freedom. I do feel like you guys have freedom. You guys feel free. You guys also feel as though there is a new beginning happening. You can start anew. You can start fresh. This is your opportunity to start fresh, and you can just feel it. I feel like this is you taking control, and this is your opportunity to make something happen, and you feel it in your soul. But where you guys hope for, possibly either an apology or for things to be, all the wrongs to be written right. Okay, for things to be written to the right way. I feel like you want karmic correction. You want things to balance itself out in the way that works for you and the other person's King of Cups. Okay, this person's causing a lot of stress, and I feel like they are your heart's desire. There's something strong for you, but it's this fear and this apprehension and this, stress and the anxiety that's keeping you from making that step because you haven't recovered from something. It's time to recover so that way you can have have the sun. And I feel like you guys hope for karmic correction. You feel like things need to be balanced in the best way possible. Now, in your outcome, you do have the 10 of Wands. And this is talking about a burden. You do have a lot of burdens on you right now. But this is talking about carrying them home. And despite what's happening here, you recognize that this was just the ending of a cycle. This was this fears, the stress, the anxieties that you have are related to an ending that ended really badly, but you are conquering them now. You know what I mean? There's a different way that you can handle your stress, and I feel like right now, the most important thing is carrying your stress home, carrying your burden home, because your stress and your anxieties are what's keeping you from having the habits that you want. And it's hard to tame your mind, but that's what the Queen of Swords does. She tames her mind because she argues with the points that make no sense. This that's keeping you from pursuing. You can find a reason why your thoughts can't make sense. It's hard and it's scary because those things probably have happened to you, but that doesn't mean that they should keep you from doing the things that you want to do. Okay. So recovery is a big thing, and in being the master of your mind right now is very important for you, Capricorn. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at your wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, for the wisdom of the Oracle for the week for you guys is happy. That is crazy. So what they're trying to say here with happy is that despite what you have been through with that 10 of Swords, the devastating ending, the shock factor of this 10 of Swords, the death of a situation, something completely being cut out, done, gone. You know what I mean? There's something here with this recognition, this realization of this happening, that there is the potential of happiness. To find the thing that you can utilize and take with you that can get you to happiness. I feel with happy. It's like what they're trying to say with this card is that finding the happy points and the things that you can benefit from out of your difficult situation. Even though it's a difficult situation, it's hard to do, but trying to find the solution, the things that you can get out of your situation that can truly benefit you, the positives of what has happened that's negative, is what's going to empower you to be able to get to the sun, to regain clarity. Also, to have clarity over your emotions as well, to figure, I feel like to conquer your thoughts in the way that can promote emotional happiness. Okay. Wow. Honeymoon is enjoy the bliss of holiday together. So it's taking some time out and really, really taking your time to recover. If you can't move right now, if you can't make that progress, it's because you need to heal. It's because it's time to recover. So don't really force yourself, you know what I mean, right now. I mean, I would definitely win. Okay? Because this is all about recovering. What is keeping you from pushing you forward, and why are you, and it's time to figure out why you're letting it, so you can stand up and say, you know what, I can conquer this. I've survived this. Even though how devastating this is, I've survived it. You are a survivor, Capricorn, okay? You are a survivor. Alright, Capricorn. I know, it's been one crazy week. And it's looking like it's going to be another crazy week ahead, but you'll come out on top. 10 of Wands says so. Coming out on top. Have a lot of burdens, yes, no doubt, but there's nothing you can't handle. Okay? No, there's nothing that's ever going to be thrown at you that you can't handle.